So what's it like to homestead in my part of the world? Stay tuned and find out. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. Okay, this video is a collab with some other channels, lots of other channels. I'd love for all of you guys to join in so we can learn about each other. But this one is a collab with Liz Zorab in Wales in the UK, and it's also with Wanda and Danny at Deep South Homestead in the United States in Mississippi. So who am I? I am Stacy, and I am in Indiana, which is in the United States. My homestead is located in northwest Indiana, which is about 40 miles east of Chicago. We are just itty-bitty, and my homestead is only 1 acre, maybe a little bit more, but certainly not anything more than an acre and a half. And we are out here in the great farm country in Indiana, where it's miles and miles of crops for as far as the eye can see in most places. Our winters here are great if you like it, because we tend to get a lot of lake effect snow thanks to Lake Michigan, and they can be fairly cold. Summers are great. We can get some hot and humid weather, but it's usually just a couple weeks at a time, and then the rest of the time it's usually, you know, in the 80s, low 80s with normal humidity. Our growing season, as far as frosts go, usually is about maybe mid-May until late September, give or take a few weeks in there. We are in Zone B. Do I have any animals? Yes, we have animals. We have dogs and cats. I have a rabbit. All those are pets. I have a goldfish too. And then we also have chickens. We raise turkeys too. So those are our chickens, and turkeys are really our homestead livestock, if you will. And what fruits, veggies, and grains do we grow? We have a little orchard. We have apple trees, peach trees, cherry trees, pear trees, an almond tree. And as far as my garden goes, I grow all kinds of stuff in there. We have raspberries. We have lots of herbs. I grow vegetables that we eat. So we have a lot of green beans and peppers and squash, tomatoes, peppers, pumpkins, lots of greens. I love those. And cucumbers, just your normal garden crops. This year, though, I really do want to try planting a little small stand of wheat. We'll see how that goes. Okay, the next question is, how do I grow my crops? And I would call it informally organic. I don't put stuff in my garden. I really never have. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't if it looked like everything was going to be destroyed, but I don't put any chemicals in my garden or on my things that I grow, my vegetables. We are probably going to spray, actually we are going to spray our fruit trees this year, because I'd really like to get some fruit out of all these trees that I have planted. So I know we're going to do that. And I do also, I will treat my chickens if something happens and they need treated, especially for parasites. We have some mite issues that I do use chemical things on to take care of that. So I would say we grow as naturally as we can, but we don't do organic strictly at all. Do we sell any of our animals or produce for income? And we do sell chickens and chicks and hatching eggs. We sometimes will sell our extra meat, maybe an extra turkey or two here and there. I would say it's mostly to cover our own costs, because we're pretty small scale here. So anytime I can fill my freezer and have all that cost covered and do it for free, I consider that a win. So most of what we sell helps us break even and cover our costs. Do we have health issues that impact our homesteading? And fortunately, no. Right now we are both very healthy and don't have any of those issues. So feel fortunate in that. And how long have we been homesteading? I've always wanted to. We've always had a great interest in it, but we've never really had the opportunity. So about 8 years ago, we moved out here to this house in the country and finally have been able to do a lot of the things that we wanted to. We're limited because we are just on 1 acre, but it's amazing the things you can do for yourself on 1 acre if you want to. Next question is, do I like homesteading? And I love homesteading. Everything that I feel we can do for ourselves is really rewarding and satisfying. Love that. So we're always looking for some new things to try. Of course, measuring it against whether it's cost effective or not, because we do live debt-free. So everything kind of comes down to whether we can break even on it or not. And the last question is, what homestead activity do I like the most? And I would say that is definitely chore time, taking care of the animals. I love raising animals, interacting with them. I really enjoy the animals and like to be around them. So chore time is my favorite. A close second would be when it's time to harvest. I love, seeing the reward of all the effort that you've put into either your animals or your garden, your crops, and to be able to take that and then fill your freezer or provide for yourself from that. So that's the end of the questions. I really look forward to hearing what some of the rest of you have your answers with these questions too. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos, and I'll see you the next time.